Hi folks, it's Fire Up Friday time, and today I'm at the old church. Yes, that's exactly where I am too today, here at the old church, and we are firing up the Pacific Energy wood stove. Quite excited here now to get started with my second Fire It Up Friday. I have all of the things I need to get this fire going. I have my lighter, I have some twisted up paper towels. That's going to be the first thing that I'm going to light. I have some cardboard, I have some kindling, I have some larger wood, some old pallet wood actually, that I'm going to use once the fire is going to keep it going. And I'm going to reveal very shortly the dedication for my second Fired Up Friday. Who am I going to dedicate this second Fired Up Friday to? You will recall, my first Fired Up Friday, I dedicated that fire in memorial to all of the folks that we lost during 2021. And we lost some really, really fine people, folks, due to COVID and due to other reasons, of course. And I did dedicate that first Fired Up Friday to all of those folks. So blessings to all of them that can't be here for Christmas and won't be here for New Year's Eve and New Year's celebrations. So all the best to them and their families. I want to dedicate this fire to some very special and very important people too. So you're going to have to wait for that. Once the fire is going, I will reveal who I'm going to be dedicating this fire to. Okay, getting ready to prepare the firebox in this Pacific Energy stove now to begin our second Fired Up Friday. Putting in some cardboard. Okay, get the cardboard in there, Gary, buddy. Take some of this kindling and make sort of like a teepee kind of shape around the cardboard. There you go, as you can see, getting a teepee kind of shape going here now, folks, to begin my second Fired Up Friday. Here at the old church is where I'm located today. And once I get this fire started, next is going to be this this paper towel here that I have rolled up, and here's my little lighter that I'm going to use to get her started. Once I get the kindling all going and the cardboard and the paper towel going, I'm going to put in some of this old pallet wood that I got here to get this fire going and roaring. And when I get to that stage, I'm going to tell you who I'm going to be dedicating my second Fired Up Friday to, and you're going to want to stay and watch that. So stay tuned. Okay. Ready to light my second Fired Up Friday, folks, in a Pacific Energy wood stove. So here we go. Okay, here we go. Lighting up the paper towel first. Okay, I'm going to pull that in around the back here now. Get that going in around there. You hear the crackling, folks? I'm going, while that's starting, I'm going to go back here and turn on the blower. Okay. Now, get the blower on there. Okay. Okay, she's starting to fire up here, folks. Hey, what do you think, folks? What do you think of that sound? Isn't that a gorgeous sound? I love the sound of wood burning. Well, we got a beautiful fire going here now. Just listen to that. Now I'm just going to close the door here now on this Pacific Energy wood stove. Let that burn. Let that fire up a little bit more. Once that gets a little bit more burned, I'm going to put in some of this pallet wood here that I've cut up to use as firewood. Pallets are a great source of woods, folks. If you're in an area where you can get some old pallets and recycle them into firewood, it's a great, great use for them. Okay, the kindling has burned down there now quite a bit. So let's put in some of this pallet wood that I have here. Get that going there now, Mr. Gary, buddy. Get your fire going. Your Fire Up Friday. This is our second Fire Up Friday. As I said earlier in this video, we dedicated our first Fire Up Friday in memorial to all of those folks that we lost during 2021. And we will be dedicating this fire very, very soon to some very special friends in our lives, in my life and in Miss Betty's life. Okay, so you'll have to stay tuned. That's coming very, very soon. Okay, burning some of that larger pallet wood now, folks, in this fire. It's going really, really well. Our second Fired Up Friday is burning away in this Pacific Energy wood stove. So folks, Gary here. I'm sitting in front of the Pacific Energy wood stove, and I'm sitting in front of our second Fired Up Friday. And who are we going to be dedicating this fire to? This fire right here. There was actually no debate, no discussion, no thinking about who we would dedicate this, our second Fire Up Friday to today. Folks, we are dedicating our second Fired Up Friday to you. Yes, to our subscribers and to our friends on YouTube. You have been with Miss Betty and I now for the past 11 months. That's right, we've been on YouTube now for 11 months. And one more month to go and we'll have our first year anniversary. We've done quite a bit with the old church here, and you've been with us from the beginning, many of you, and we've been acquiring new subscribers all the time, and we thank you so very, very much for tuning in to GBL, the old church, 5 Acre Homestead, and being a part of our journey. Miss Betty and I purchased this old church and the 5 acres of land back in 2018, and we've been working very hard to turn this old church into a primary residence for Miss Betty and I when we retire in a few years' time. And we're going to be working very hard to convert some of the 5 acres to cultivated farmland for ourselves. We want to have a big garden, a big farm garden, grow some of our own vegetables, and become very self-sustaining in our older years. Okay, and we want to have some animals and that kind of stuff too. So, what better way and what better people to dedicate our second fire to than to you who've been tuning into our YouTube channel and joining us on our restoration homestead journey. We want to thank you so very, very much for tuning in to GBL. We also want to say a happy New Year's to you, and hopefully 2022 will be your best year yet. We're hoping it's going to be our best year. So join us, continue tuning into our YouTube channel, watching our videos. We appreciate that so very, very much. So folks, getting ready to let my second Fire Up Friday die down here now. Not going to be adding any more wood to this fire. So I'm just going to let it die down, as I said. And I want to close up the old church for today. But before I do so, I want to do a little special shout out to a YouTube subscriber friend of mine who does quite a lot of these Fire Up Fridays and have been doing them for quite a while. Hark Wallman Survivor is his YouTube channel, so you want to go check him out. That's Hark Wallman Survivor, and he does a lot of these Fire Up Fridays. We are dedicating our second Fire Up Friday to you, subscribers and friends of GBL, the old church, 5 Acre Homestead.